Welcome back everybody to another video. Today is a long time coming video that I've been trying to do for probably like, I don't know, 4 months probably. As soon as I bought this boat, I knew that I was going to be painting it, a whole new camo pattern and stuff, but being that I bought it in the midsummer, I just wanted to get everything done and set up just so I could hunt and fish for this past fall. And now we're finally here. I wanted to get it done like a month and a half, 2 months ago, so I could hit the whole shad season and shad run, but unfortunately I needed some welding done and people's schedules, my schedule got crazy and we couldn't get it done. So I just want to go over a couple things here. I did put pods on the back of my boat. My motor was pretty heavy and I have a short transom in the back, so you know, if I was going and driving and I let off, I would take a wave over the back, so I had to slow down gradually. So I do have pods installed. These are off of Backwater's website. These are the size small pods. My boat is a 1548, so this will give you a good representation of what it is. There's probably 28 inches at least in between them. And I know there's not a ton of videos online about it, so I kind of wanted to help go into a better detail of mine. I think I'm going to do that through another video, but today's video we're just going to focus on getting this boat painted. So just another quick thing out front, I had a trolling motor mount. I built everything. I just had a gentleman from my church weld it all. He TIG welded everything, so it came out really nice. So we're going to get everything painted up. I'll explain and show all the other modifications in a later video, but today that's what we're doing. So my first thing is I just power washed the boat with Dawn dish soap to get all the oils and grease and everything off I could. Now I'm going to go ahead and take some xylene, which is my mineral spirit paint thinner that I have, and I'm going to go through and wipe down all this bare aluminum, and I got a spray paint aluminum primer can I'm going to use just to prime this quick. So there's a lot going on today. I don't have a ton of time, so I'm going to try and get this done as quick as possible and film as much as possible as well. So I'm going to pull this off, do that. As that's drying, I'm going to get a bunch of my tools out, my paint sprayers. All my stuff is from Red Leg, paint and stencils, so I'll show you that when we get to that point. But I'm just going to go ahead and quick prime this, and we'll go from there. See you in a minute. Alrighty guys, so I just got everything wiped down with a clean rag and the xylene. And I'm just going to go ahead, and I've got aluminum primer here. It's the stuff I'm using. I got one can. I'm just going to hit all the raw aluminum. The new trolling motor mount, a couple patch holes, and my my pods here, and then I'll let that sit for a while. We'll pull it off the trailer. We're gonna flip it, paint the bottom, and while it's on the ground here flipped, we're gonna replace some bunks on the trailer, and we're gonna go from there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and quick touch this up, and I'm trying to film the best I can as quick as possible until Will gets here, and then we're gonna use the paint spray and all that, and he'll have the camera to help film a little bit better. So that's the plan. Everything's clean, and I'm just gonna go ahead and prime it quick. Alrighty guys, so we are, wow that's hot, wiping down the boat currently with this xylene. And I don't know how often you guys flip your boats over, but I just flipped mine over. I see a lot of dents, but I did find one little hole that I just patched up with some JB weld. I had a little tiny pinhole and I couldn't find it under the trailer, but now that she's flipped over, I did find it. So I got that patched, and yeah, we're just going through and wiping this down now with this xylene and a rag, and we're gonna go ahead and start painting soon. Alrighty guys, so it's been an hour or two letting this boat dry. We were working on the other bunks of the trailer, which was an absolute disaster. Should have left the other ones, but they're gonna get it through this year at least. So we're gonna go ahead and flip the boat and hit the inside with the spray. I did want to go over quick what paint I'm using because there's not a lot of information on it. This paint is off of redleg.com. This is Chem 400. You have to order it specifically through them because I went to a couple Sherwin-Williams near my house and they don't have it. They don't know what it is. So you order it through them. I got a custom color. I didn't want one of the colors that Redleg offered stock. So I went to the store and I picked out a color card. This one is Cafe Flat. That's the color. The color code is SW6104. That was what I chose. All the other colors I have it's a bronze. It looks like a dark green. That's my color I'm going to use for the blotches. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get that far today, so I just want to get the boat flipped and get this base coat on. So I have a gallon of this for my boat. We've used probably 2/3. So we're going to get it flipped. I'll spray the inside, and then we'll probably put it back on the trailer for the rest of the stencils and everything. So I don't know how much of that we have to we're gonna film painting the inside just with this blank coat. Will's got to run, so I'm gonna be solo. But you guys saw what I was doing. I was using xylene to thin this down so I could spray it better. Took a little while to get the gun figured out, but that being said, I'm just gonna hammer this out, and we'll catch you on the second step. Let me try and move it down. Alrighty guys. A long time later, we got the first and second coat done on the boat. I had a hard time with the sprayer, getting used to it, getting it figured out. My compressor is a little bit small, so I had some issues just waiting on it to catch up and run, but we got everything done. I guess tomorrow maybe I can try and come back, put it back on the trailer, and then finish the painting from there. But there's a lot of paint, a lot more work than I had thought it was going to be, but we got it done. So let me take it over here and give you a quick look. I'm gonna say it looks a little bit darker than what it looks like on the camera. Of course, right here my air hose drug and made a scratch, so I gotta touch that back up. But so far so good. Once I get it back on the trailer, I'll go around, put one more coat on it, and she'll be good. So we'll see you guys on part 2. Alrighty guys, welcome back for day 2. I just went through and did a quick touch up with my brown. And now I'm going on to coat number 2. I just wanted to go over a couple things here. I'm probably going to time lapse a lot of this. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to tape the top of the stencil and the top rail, and I'll use cardboard to hold it tight against the boat, and I'm just going to spray along it. The tighter you get it, the more profound and precise the lines will be from the stencil. The further away, the blotchier and more overspray you'll get. So you want to keep it as tight as possible. I just wanted to cover this. This is the Redleg stencil kit, and this is OT2. So they recommend the cobblestone base, major brown for the second or the first stencil, and flat black for the second stencil. I went with that Cafe color, and for my first blotch, instead of major brown from Redleg, I'm using this is Best Bronze. The color code is SW6160. This is a darker green, and it's a half a gallon. So I did use about only a half a gallon on my boat. It's a 1548 with the brown. I went over everything like pretty much twice, heavy coats. So I'm hoping that's enough. So I have a half a gallon extra. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I have a half a gallon of this brown or this green, and then I have a half a gallon black. So They did send me by accident a half a gallon of that cobblestone, so depending on what this looks like, if I need to brighten it up, maybe I'll put that cobblestone on there. But so first I'm going to be going with this blotch pattern, and we're going to cut this open and get to town. So I'm just going to time lapse this. It's pretty self-explanatory, so we'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so it's starting to get dark here. I'm trying to get this quick done. This is stencil number 2. You can kind of tell in the background I got the boat done. It's kind of hard to see. Right now the brown looks a little bit orange. I'm hoping that's just the angle of the sun right now, but I'm going to try and get some of these on and see what I can do before it gets dark here. Just because I got my xylene and paint thinner spread out to clean the stencils, so I think I'm going to try and quick get some on now, so that's what I'm going to do. Same deal, I got this going on the time lapse. We're going to keep going with that, see if we can get this done. Alrighty guys, so just finished getting the second coat here on the boat. Hopefully you can see it's just on the outside. So that's it for tonight. My stencil got clogged up and I'm out of light, so I got most of the second stencil coat done. In the next couple of days I'll have to come back and try and finish the inside, get that all done up nice, and then I should be relatively close to installing the foam, putting my light bars back, the motor back on. So that's the story. I'm just going to clean some stuff up here and I'll be out of here. So I know it was hard to see in the time lapse. I hope it was good enough to see, but I mean, pretty self-explanatory. I just taped the stencil on top and pushed it as best I could and just sprayed it. So it is what it is. It's a duck hunting boat. It's going to get beat up. I don't know. Right now, I'm not a real fan of the brown. I got to see it tomorrow in the sunlight. But we will see. There's a couple bare spots here and there where the stencil might have been wider or shorter. I'll have to put a strip of black in, but other than that, so far it looks good. I'm excited to run it with my pods on it, see how that does. So the next couple days we'll be back here, so we appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you later. All right guys, welcome back to day 3 of the project here. The boat is now complete, as you can tell. Let me get you cleaned up. Here it is. A lot of the spots here, you can see that there's a little bit of overspray on certain spots. I mean, it's a duck boat. I'm really not too worried about it. Overall, it came out pretty good. That brown, I probably should have gotten it a little bit darker. If you're going to get a color like this, maybe go a little bit darker than I did. In the dark, or in the dark, it almost has a little bit of an orange like hue to it, but I mean, other than that, it came out really nice. I did the full inside, full outside, the pods in the back are all done. So other than that, it came out really good. I'm going to be going ahead and going to put the floor in tonight, hopefully. I got some of this EVA foam here, so if you want to check out that video, I'll add it to the description below, and I appreciate you guys watching. If I missed anything, I know it was really hard to film trying to get this done because I'm trying to fish this weekend, and it's Wednesday, so if I missed anything, please leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer it as best I can with the information that I have gathered from doing this boat. So that being said, I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.